Hello, welcome to another MBT Footy Talk Show. I'm your host, T Man, and I'm joined by Mel B. What's good, buddy?
Life is good.
Can only imagine, bro. Before we start with the show, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate that. And we'll be making more videos as we'll try our best to keep up with the content. Sorry for the hiatus for, I think, a week or two now. So, yes, we'll try our best to make as much content as possible for the duration of the year. Um, Toby, what do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the big game yesterday? Oh, how do you feel about the big win against Liverpool?
Can't stop smiling.
Stop smiling. These guys were yo,
It
and
was,
you're
it
not.
was, it was a sensational win.
It was, it was,
Sensational.
it was sensational, man.
Yeah. Unexpected. Not gonna
Mm,
lie.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh, Dude, it was just like I don't know, dude. For me, it was like the perfect smash and grab because we scored in the first minute and then we scored basically in the last few minutes of the game as well. And Anish Slot has got a lot of pressure now. Liverpool, 4 losses in a row. A big boost for Emeram. Like he was under pressure before that game as well. And dude, this I just couldn't believe what I was watching, bro. It was a solid performance, and I'm proud of my team for winning. Like, dude, 10 years since we last won on their ground. We've been getting chowed year in, year out. And it was just nice to win 3 points. And Enfield is not an easy place to get those points. But yeah, dude, what can I say? Dude, Harry Maguire stepped up. Mbama and Cunha did their thing. Um, who else played well? Ahmad had a decent game. Bruno did okay for a while. But yeah, dude, it's just it's refreshing to win back to back, bro, because we haven't done that under this manager. And I'm just happy, man, because Liverpool fans are so arrogant. They talk so much. They spend so much money. And look what has been happening in the last few weeks.
You know they've considered 11 goals, right?
Yeah, like even when they won those 5 games in a row, they were scoring late goals and they were conceding, and still wasn't looking pretty. They just got away with it, but we all knew it's gonna catch up to them
No, like
eventually.
I said it after the fifth game. I was like, dude, it's going downhill from here, and
It's
everyone was like,
unsustainable.
it's unsustainable what they're doing. And then Crystal Palace expelled them, and I feel like they've not been able to pick up form since. I feel like what they're trying to do right now is not helping them. They're hoping that something changes dramatically, which hasn't helped them. They are not. They were so dependent on certain individuals for certain games, and now when they play oppositions now, whether it's tough or not. Like I'm not saying you guys are in easy games. You guys were very. You gave them a game and a half, and the thing is, they were confident of battering you guys and whatever. And I was like, no, that you even when Arsenal played United, that was a tough game. You guys gave the
Mm,
top teams a tough game. It's just for me from the beginning of the season, I just looked at how the way Liverpool were playing. It looked unsustainable, and it hasn't really like worked for them, and now they can't pick up form now because they look all over the place. They look disjointed. It looks like the players they've signed don't match the players that are there. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like it looks like it's a mess everywhere. They they were more focused on the wing backs and the attackers than the actual midfield, which is one of the issues that I keep saying about Liverpool. You can
mm,
run at their midfield, and there's no presence in that midfield. Like if you're relying solely on McAllister and Gravenberch, who I didn't see yesterday, by the way, then you're going to just be run over because Gravenberch is like is a they imagine you have two deep line playmakers on the pitch, but you don't have a
Mm.
DM. You don't have someone that's going to shuttle and clean out. They put Soboslai further forward, which didn't help them as well. He's better deeper. So again, like dropping Verts, as much as Verts has not been doing well, he's now there's a new one now. It's not 007 anymore. He's Ben 10 now. So
Double O thing.
he's Ben 10 now.
Yeah, okay, bruh.
So, but I feel like they would have played better with Verts actually. They looked so disjointed. They looked so out of place. Salah didn't have a say in anything of this game. Isak had only two touches in goal.
And one chance, and our keeper saved it.
Exactly. So again, like it's not really looking good. Which I even asked this question when they signed Isak. I was like, guys, do you really need Isak? Ekendiko was doing all right. And then when he even came home, he looked significantly better. So
Yeah.
the hilarious part is that these guys were talking so much nonsense at the beginning of the season, saying they were going to just walk the league and have a points clear. It's funny that Arsenal are 3 points clear, and that could extend with the games that they have. But the problem is those games aren't easy as well. There's no easy game in the Premier League. You're not going to just walk the league. I feel like
Mm.
you can be humbled once or twice, but 4 times in a row is a different story. I feel like
Bruh,
you
not
guys
even us. We don't even lose like that. Four, it's never happened. United, maybe three or two, but not four.
two.
Yeah,
Not
two.
three, not three, two. That's the most
Mm.
in with this as bad as you've ever been. You've lost 2 games in a row.
That's our worst run.
That's the worst you guys could do. They have 4 in a row in all
And
comps. In the
they're,
Premier League,
and they're the
3 in
best
a
team
row.
in the world,
Yeah. So
apparently.
again, like their defense is shaky. Their midfield is all over the place because they don't know what they want to be. And then there's strike force, which is obviously brilliant, but Salah's out. And
Mm.
like you just wonder to yourself, like, was it just were you just bringing bodies just to bring in people, just to cover the spots that you couldn't really fill? Or were you just genuinely trying to change the style of play? Because if that was the case, where you're trying to change the style, then you utilize the players you have bought, not try play what you were doing last year. Because now it's biting them in the butt now. People saying there's no style. I see exactly what they're doing. They're doing exactly what they did last year. The difference is there's no Trent.
Mm.
And Trent does most of the work from deep. That right side where they create most of the chances is useless. They are run over, they are bodied most of the time. Like Bradley's young, you can't expect a youngster to do that. Frimpong has struggled since he's arrived. Kirk is
Turkish as
old.
well. Oh,
Kirk is
Turkish is trash. And I told you, remember before the game started, I said Umbomo and Ahmad starting is big for us because I know that side of Kirkesh is going to get chowed. And it happened in the first minute. It was so funny.
literally in 62 seconds. That's how long the goal took. 62 seconds.
Dude. And
62 seconds.
celebration as well. Ah, dude, I loved it.
No, like I couldn't. Like my siblings were busy and stuff with work and stuff, and they came out of their whatevers to watch the whole freaking game. They never watched the whole game together in a minute. That's insane.
Yeah,
They stopped whatever the heck they were doing to watch
they
this
missed
game.
the first goal.
They missed the first goal, and then they kept watching. When I saw Liverpool's equalized, I was just like, "Oh, okay, it's late now. At least take a draw." But that Harry Maguire a goal kind of like RIP'd them. It was over. Like they couldn't do anything after that. There was no Chiesa to save the day. There was no Salah to do anything about it because Salah was awful,
They
guys. Like
took
it
him
was.
off and they took off Isaac as well.
And the thing is, like you can blame the managers what you want, but like you brought these players to change the way you guys
Mm.
are. You didn't have to drastically change everything. You didn't replace Jota. You haven't replaced Trent. You still haven't replaced those guys that left Liverpool, by the way. Look, and this is the thing
Diaz
Klopp has
and
struggled with.
Diaz and Nunes are cooking there wherever they are.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
So they were never the problem. The problem is you are trying to replace players that don't match what you if you have let's say this, right? Let's say remember when Aubameyang left? Do you remember when Aubameyang left? we let him go not because also of the fact that he was a ridiculous character, but like the goals were coming from elsewhere. They're coming from Saka. They're coming from Gabriel now. They're coming from Martinelli. They're coming everywhere else than him. We removed the focal point of our goals now. And in the beginning, yes, it was a good thing, but it's a bad thing because now you need someone just to carry most of the goals. You can't expect everyone to score the goals. Now with Liverpool, they solely depended on Salah to score the goals. They solely depended on Jota to score the goals. They solely depended on certain individuals. Now, when you take these pieces out, you see how useless Salah is without these guys.
Mm.
Because he's isolated. Like the one thing I noticed during that game is that he was so isolated. As much as people were going on Dallo, but Dallo kept him quiet. Dallo
Yeah,
kept
Dallo
him.
can defend, but going forward, Dallo was costing us, losing the ball.
No, but
He was
like,
the one player that I was like, but he did his job, I guess.
and that's kind of the point of it because like you had to take out Salah of the game. If he didn't take out Salah of the game, he would have cooked you guys, but he didn't. He didn't do anything. There were times where he even got into the box and he looked like nothing like he used to be. And he's only 33. They're apparently saying this is the greatest striker we've ever seen in the. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
Really?
Percy was still scoring goals at that
That's what I'm
age.
saying. Like, before you start saying stuff, yes, he's got more goals than anyone, but he had 9 years to do that.
Mm.
Henry broke right his record in 3 years. Three, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Just let me just put that into perspective. Andre was there and he broke Righty's record in 4 years or so.
Levels.
There's a different level to this. I'm not saying Salah's not. I'm not saying Salah's not great. I'm saying I feel like Salah had more time,
He's on the decline now. I was
and now he's
scared
declining.
before the game started, but as soon as I saw a score, I was like, "If this is different." Because us when when we score, we concede right away. But how long did it take Liverpool just to score? It took them like 80 minutes on their own ground.
Exactly, like exactly. The Anfield was quiet. Anfield was
Dude,
dead quiet. I heard more
dude,
United fans chanting, and there were few of you guys.
we're like 3,000. They're like 78 or whatever
78,000.
thousand.
Exactly.
Dude,
Because again, like this is where I even was like, you know what, man? As much as you guys want to talk about being one of the best, you're not even like in this conversation to be the greatest Premier League of all. You're not. City are a better title winning team than you guys. Chelsea are a better title winning you guys in recent years. I'm not saying all overall history that you're not a good a team. You have history and whatever. That was 50 years ago. I'm talking about now.
they are 30,
No,
35.
do you understand what I'm saying? That was the
Yeah.
last time we won it. But again, 50 years ago, you guys were the shit. That's the difference. You guys weren't even in the conversation, and they let Ferguson catch up
And overtake.
and overtake them. You had to
Yes.
keep. It took you guys 30 years to even compensate for what Ferguson did to you guys. Ferguson was gone for 10 years. You still didn't do shit.
Mm.
Now, when you have a chance to do something, last season was a genuine win for them. I'll give them that because everyone else was not performing at their levels. The
Arsenal was
goal
trash, City was trash, United, all of these teams were trash. We did
even
nothing to them.
Tottenham were rubbish, dude. Like Tottenham were horrible. They almost got relegated. So let's not act like these were the best. This is like the most competitive season you've ever had. You won the league by 8 points. No one was competing with you guys. Everyone else was rubbish.
Mm.
It's as good as Leicester's season, if not worse.
Basically.
Leicester, everyone was trash.
Yeah.
Everybody was trash that season. So let's not do this and say you're the greatest Premier League of all time. And even check the amount of points that you guys won by. I was just like, come on, man. For real.
Not even 90. Less, nah? It was less than 90
It
points.
was way less than 90 points.
Dude.
So don't like when I hear this nonsense of this is the greatest Premier League team I've ever seen is nonsense. It's absolute nonsense. I'm not entertaining these conversations of yes, Liverpool are a good team. Yes, Liverpool they 84 points. Come on, Malcolm.
Yeah.
Do you like this is where I get so irritated every freaking season. I don't even want to say oh Arsenal, but like Arsenal are the third best Premier League team, no doubt. You're second because Liverpool took you guys over. That's fine. I think you're the equal.
Mm.
I think you guys are equal with titles.
Yeah, we joined number one. I guess.
But again, it's not like with Liverpool. Liverpool did it back in the day. They won 18 of those back in the day. You guys did it when we all witnessed it.
In the
We all
Premier League.
watched,
Yeah.
we all
Yeah.
watched this happen. In actuality, if I just took no, take away the football league, whatever, you know who would be the top teams? It would be United, it would be Man City, it would be Chelsea, it would be Arsenal.
Arsenal,
Liverpool.
yeah.
Those are facts. So I'm not going to have this conversation that they are the greatest Premier League team of all time. There were better teams better than these teams. The team that came second was a better team. It's just very unfortunate you came against City.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to have these debates anymore. I'm sick of this debate. Oh, we bought Thiago. He's gonna be better than Mang. I can't believe I'm freaking saying this. Jordan Henderson is better than half of the midfielders in this midfield right now. So let's not do this. Let's not do this. I'm not going to entertain nonsense from Liverpool fans based on non-founded shit. You guys were good because everyone else was bad. That's it. If Arsenal was serious, I think there would have been much of a closer tie. You didn't beat Arsenal, by the way, last year.
Yeah.
So I don't. And so when they were celebrating that 1-0 win with freaking miracle kicks and shit, so I don't know. And I was just like,
That was supposed to be a stinking no. Because both teams weren't doing anything.
we didn't do
Ar-
anything. Yeah.
Arsenal was more proactive and they just didn't score the usual corner. That's the thing.
And that's
If you guys
and
had
that
scored a corner, it would have been over 1-0 done.
and that's what bothered me. I was like, like now, so now we're like, oh, but Isak hasn't really played, and okay, but whose fault is that? Why wasn't Isak training and playing with the team before his transfer?
Mm.
Eze played with this team. And if you check
Yeah.
any of the players, the only other player that didn't play for his team was Gyökeres. And he has 3 freaking goals.
Yeah.
So what's your excuse, Isak?
There's no excuse. And it's Prem proven. So,
Proven. So what's the excuse? Gyökeres just came into a new league.
and
You
it
can take
doesn't
your
cost 150 million.
54, 62
Yeah.
from it. Just up it up a bit. This guy costs less than Havertz.
Even
Okay,
Sheshko's got more goals than him.
do you understand?
Mbomo.
Do you understand what I'm saying, bro? Like but Mbomo's proven. Like we'll get
Yeah.
to Mbomo.
Mbomo's the guy.
And we'll get to Mbomo. But like, I'm not gonna have these debates anymore. I'm not. You can talk about what you guys did before, and that's fine. But don't ever say you're the best Premier League winning team of all time. I'm sure there's a conversation for Salah to be in the top 4 greatest strikers of all time, and that's fine. I'll accept that. But I'm not going to say he's better than Thierry Henry overall.
Or
Henry,
Cristiano, or all these guys, or Rooney. There's a lot. There's
if
Kane
you
also.
take,
People forget about Harry Kane, bro.
dude, if you take into context then that Henry scored those amount of goals only in the Prem, and people forget that he went to La Liga, that he went to other places as well. He wasn't just scoring in freaking Premier League. He didn't just win Champions Leagues, he was winning shit elsewhere. So let's not do this. Let's not do
Yeah.
this. Before you start yapping your mouth, nah, why you didn't win a Ballon d'Or? Shut your mouth. Close your gums. Because I'm looking at the list right now. Do you think any of these guys have won a Ballon d'Or? The top 5 strikers of the Premier League.
No.
Not a single one, right?
Yeah.
So what's your chat? The only time I would have said, fine, we should have given it to Haaland. And Haaland's going to surpass everybody, by the way, at this rate.
Yeah, no, Ireland is cooking.
Haaland is going to surpass every single striker that we know. He's got 5 years to do it.
10.
No, no, he's there for 10 years, but he can do it in
Yeah.
five. Great. So I'm not having these conversations. Salah's done. Van Dijk is done. It's over. Just accept it. It's fine. We let you win the Premier League last year, and that's it. You're never coming back like that ever again.
Bruh.
It's
And as soon as they
over.
were talking about 21 and stuff like that, we knew we had to go to Anfield and win, bruh, because we can't let this happen, bro. Not on our watch, bro. And every time Man United beat Liverpool, they become worse. It's not gonna get better. It's not gonna
No,
get better, bro.
but here's the thing. Like this thing, it's early. It's early. It's early. Who the hell has lost 3 games in game 8? I'll tell
Dude.
you the listen. I'll tell you the teams that have lost 3 matches in game 8. It's y'all. It's Everton.
Mm,
It's Newcastle. Brentford have lost 4. You guys, your loss based on your losses alone. If you run for your wins, you'd be mid-table.
yeah, that's true.
So don't talk shit. If you ever talk shit and say this is the greatest team, this is how champions win, I don't want to hear that nonsense because the amount of excuses I've been hearing for the last 12 hours is obscene.
They were saying, Man United were lucky and this and that. Bro, they were kicking the ball long. Obviously, we're going to kick the ball long. We're getting pressed. That was just a smart tactic, bro.
But
And that keeper of ours
here's,
did the
Malcolm,
thing.
here's the part that I don't understand. You know they made more long balls than you guys.
And they was crying about us kicking long. Like, dude, we came there with a plan and we executed it to perfection. Like,
Now,
why are they crying now?
as much as I want to be biased about Liverpool, whatever, but I even said at the beginning of the season, this doesn't look sustainable. This doesn't look normal. You guys have conceded 11 goals. You're on let me just show you. The goal difference is on 3. You have the same
Yeah,
goal difference as freaking Bournemouth, who are
yeah,
third.
yeah.
Chelsea have a better goal difference than you guys. They've scored more than you guys. And you
Mm.
want to say you're in a title race. Get the out of here.
No, they're in the top four race. Definitely.
I think
That's
that's the
about it.
best. I think that's the best they could do because I know Bournemouth's gonna fall away. I know Sunderland's gonna fall. I know most of these teams that are at the top 10 right now are gonna drop. The only team that I
Mm.
can see that potentially goes up, depending on how you guys play, is maybe you guys and maybe if Newcastle can just turn
But,
around. But
but,
we'll get to them. We'll get to them. But it's just it's just like I couldn't stand it for 2 weeks. I said it's going to continue. And now look. You guys, Liverpool mentally, you say that you're mental the best mental team was City. Arsenal have not won the league, but they have the mentality enough to keep second for 4 years.
mm.
That's mentality. It's not a winning mentality, but it's a better mentality than you guys.
It's a mentality nonetheless.
Guys, you lose a game, you become fickle, you shit yourselves. Come
Bruh,
on, what
and
are we
what was Anish Lot saying after the game, bro? He doesn't want to take accountability, bro. They asked him, why did you lose to Man United? He's like, well, when you play a team with a low block. Come on, dude.
I thought Isak
Come
was the
on.
solution to that. What did he
Come
do?
on. Yeah, exactly. Come on, bro. Like, why you being better right now, dog? Even when Dijk admitted defeat, he's like, no, this is trash. We need to do better.
But he's twerking now. Do you see him twerking now?
And
I
then
don't know.
he fouls his own player, and they want us to stop the game. We scored. We don't care. We did if Umbomo had fouled McAllister, I understand, stop the game. But your own player is fouling you, and we scored. Now we must get a goal disallowed. I don't want to hear that nonsense, bro. I don't want to hear that nonsense.
Because now when I'm saying, oh, we had 9 injuries throughout the season, and then no, that's an excuse. You guys have no injuries. Well, you have no defense backup. Konate is always at risk. The guys coming off your bench are kind of useless.
Mm.
The only players that I were like, okay, maybe there's a chat here is Gokpo and Chiesa. Salah ain't doing anything in this year.
But Gekpo was trying so hard to score a hat trick against us. You
And
saw him.
because he got through the spaces that you guys were leaving behind, which is still a weakness for you guys. The fact that Liverpool didn't even exploit those spaces was
Mm.
baffling to me because they didn't have anything in the. But imagine you're up against a midfield of Casemiro, which we have been complaining about for
And
weeks,
Bruno.
and
And
Bruno,
Bruno can't
and
run.
and you're telling me you got overrun by those two old ass bums. Oh, Bruno. Bruno was horrible. Listen, let me just put it like this. Bruno had
Mm.
the assist and the pre-assist for the goals, right? But he for the rest of the game, he was losing a lot of balls.
He never did anything.
He was
What's his
not
name?
creating
Cunha.
anything.
Cunha was way better than Bruno. Hey, Cunha was
Cunha, yeah,
so
Cunha was good. Cunha was good. Mboma was
that guy
good.
was
Mboma,
relieving pressure, keeping the ball. Hey, dude, we need a player like that.
Mount for the first half was decent. He just kept it going. Then when you brought on Sheshko, it was kind of late. It was
Mm.
impeccably late for Liverpool because they didn't know what to do with Sheshko. Sheshko was
Yeah.
giving them so many problems. Sheshko was giving them so many problems. Cunha was running past 3 people. I'm just looking at. I'm like, what, bro? Like, you can't be serious.
Yeah,
You
bro,
guys
but
are playing,
Mbomo had a point to prove that game. I saw him, bro. Hey, that guy was playing. He's a hard
bruh,
out.
bruh. Like, I was just like, I was looking at this. I was just like, there's no freaking way you guys got bodied by freaking Casemiro and Bruno, the two slowest players in the Premier League. I was like, there's no way. You guys apparently have a better midfield than Arsenal. Arsenal would walk through that midfield if we played Rice, Odegaard, and freaking who and Superman. We would have walked. But we didn't. We
Mm.
played freaking Benito. What the hell are we expecting? So no, bro. Like I'm just I'm loving. Like people say, oh, but you lost to us. I'm like, well, who's first?
Yeah. All you
Who's
have to
top?
do is maintain that position, my friend. You guys, please, dog. Eh.
No, like we're 4 points clear from them now.
But you forget who's behind you and who always
No,
overtakes you when they're behind
we'll
you.
we'll
You
we'll we'll
know.
get, we'll get to them. We'll get to them. But like, congratulations, you guys, for beating Liverpool and shutting them up once again. Because I'm never gonna hear this nonsense about bearing. We are the best team in a. It's gonna take time. Listen to me. Imagine this, right? They just bought players. They said the team's complete, but now they're giving us excuse. It needs time to gel. I thought these guys were gonna hit the ground running.
We need freaking time to gel, bro. Yeah, see. I don't want to hear that nonsense, bro.
I never want to hear this nonsense. Like any excuse that Liverpool fans have said about why they were losing, whatever. You can blame your manager. You can blame. I'm just gonna say what's wrong with you guys. Every season since you started losing those guys that won the league the first time, you've never really replaced them. Every season you lose or drop quality. The only reason you guys won the last year was because there was no one else to compete with you guys. Everyone else was trash. Everyone else didn't do well. City were all over the place. All over the place. United were all over the place, right? Tottenham were almost relegated. But every season since we started breaking up that team, since Mane left, since Henderson left, since all these guys started leaving slowly, now Trent left. I'm noticing that there is a gradual drop in quality. You didn't
Mm,
think through these signings, did you? You didn't get a player that will immediately. You're playing even a different formation. Last season, you're playing 4-3-3. What
mm.
happened? What
Ah,
happened? You're
I don't
still
know.
playing Curtis
Liverpool.
Jones off the bench. You're still playing Sobosla everywhere. And that's, it's the one thing I get irritated, right? I like Sobosla, by the way.
But
I
it's
know a
not
lot of
trend.
people, he's not, but he's not, but he's not, he's an engine. I think that's the
He just
only player
runs
right in the
up and down.
and Gravenberch, but you don't have a DM to replace him. Who are you putting as a DM? Freaking McAllister. What the hell is he
Right.
supposed to do?
But what's his name? Gravenberg is injured now. They have to put Endo. It's late for Liverpool.
And of
Yo,
too
yo.
tiny, bro. And the thing is, he's tenacious, but he's tiny as shit, and he's also quite reckless. So
Watch
again,
out.
but the thing is, you want to play something that you're not. Play what you are. Get a DM that wins balls and shit. Stop being City. Stop being. Know yourselves. Okay, it's fine. The City figured it out. See, like, you know what? Let's move it to Ireland again. We don't have to raid anymore. So I guess we're just gonna long ball it from we're gonna play with wingers, and just hoof past the winger, cross to Haaland. That's it. End of story. That's all they do now. And that's why they've been winning. That's why Haaland has 11 goals, which is
Yeah,
insane.
bruh. Dude, like
So
that's why I'm saying people are sleeping on City too. They could genuinely win the league this year.
no, City are a genuine problem. But there's something a bit off. Like it's not like oh they've been bad or whatever. No, no. And it's the same. I would say it's even the same issue with they're adapting to a new complete style. Whether they're good at it is another story.
Mm.
Because they're gonna come against a team where they won't allow that. In fact, remember they drew in the Champions 2-2.
Oh, at Monaco, yeah.
Monaco are not that good, bro. Like, let me just be for real. They got
Yeah.
freaking dropped by Polygon. What the hell is that?
Oh, God.
Like, no, bro. Like, let's have it right, my friend. You're getting
So
run by
what
Polygon.
would you say that Arsenal's the favorites right now?
It's City and Arsenal. I even did not rate Liverpool at the beginning of the season based on what they signed. Because I
Mm.
believed, and I still stand by what I said. I don't think these signings make you guys better. I think you guys just signed players for the sake of it. You didn't think it through. Arsenal actually thought it through with most of their signings. City actually thought it through with most of their signings. As crazy this what I'm about to say is now, you guys actually thought it through when you signed Mbomo, Cunha, and Sesko.
It's starting to make sense now.
This actually started to make sense because Cunha and Mbomo in that
It's
cockpit,
fitting. It's
it
facing.
fits.
It's
It's
fitting
like
nice.
a glove. It's a glove that
Hey,
naturally fits on your
and
hand.
now they're starting to link. At first they weren't, but now they're starting.
For real. Like ah man, like the thing is with City, now City are consistent. They're very consistent. I think that's one thing they'll have over most teams. But Arsenal
Mm.
also consistent. The thing is, Arsenal. And I'm not even like saying, "Oh, once the injury is good." The thing is, what I don't like about Arteta is that he's too cautious. Pepe is actually taking risks,
Mm.
and that makes him very dangerous. Because all he wants to do now is win the freaking league. He doesn't care about the champs. He just wants to
He
win the
wants
league
to,
now.
he wants to go for the league. I see him.
Yeah, like he
And
wants
they
to win the league.
silently cooking, bro. Like they just 3 points behind you guys. They started. Remember, they had a poor start. They lost like two of the first three games. Since
Yeah,
then, bruh, they changed something. They tweaked something, and now, yo, they're just winning, bruh. And Haaland is just like I've never seen him in form like this before.
they're
Since
actually quite.
the since he arrived, it's the
I
last
think,
time I saw him score as much as goals. Since he
I
came
think
the
that,
first time.
and I think that makes him quite dangerous actually, because they're not conceding a lot. But one thing I would say is they still struggle against low blocks. The only
Of course.
team like Brentford, they just nicked it. Everton, it's 2-0 maybe, but again, they still give them problems, did they?
Mm.
So again, if you get a team that sits down the whole time and you're not gonna break, because you're also sitting down now, apparently. So but you're not the best at it, are you? You're still scoring more goals than everybody else, I guess. So I'm just saying, like, they're gonna get a very difficult game. Now, it's really up to them what happens after that, because they can lose 2 games in a row. City. That's the kind of team they are. Arsenal lose a game and then they'll win again or draw again.
Yeah.
City will lose one, two. If they make it 3, then it's kind of late for them. They can't actually
Then it's
keep dropping.
a crisis again.
Yes, exactly. So, but the fixtures are variable. It's just they're going away to Villarreal today, which I'm just like,
Mm.
that's actually a bit much. Because on Sunday they play Villa away, and that's not an
And
easy.
Villa are starting to get form now, eh?
They're starting to get form now, so they have to be careful. We're probably getting, yeah.
You
Sorry,
guys must also just like we've done you this favor now. You understand? Because we don't want Liverpool to win the
no,
league.
no one
We
does.
would
No one
rather
does.
have you guys win the league than Liverpool. That's why we did what we did. So now it's in Arteta's hands, bro.
No, but that's the thing with Arteta, and this is where now I'm not saying favorites yet. I want to see where we are at and how many points we are clear of when we get to December. I want to see how far we get. If we're 5 points, it's still not enough. I want a
You want a clear gap.
clear gap 8 by December. You better pray City start dropping points too. They won't. They're
No, the
very,
thing is, I feel like they're just gonna be on your necks until not the last day, but for a while they're gonna be there.
but even a draw could compromise them. You see, that's the thing.
Even a draw for you guys, but you guys are just going with this 1-0 tactic, and it's not gonna work for every game. Fulham
And
couldn't score against you guys. I know your defense is good, but Fulham are rubbish up front, dog.
they're
You're gonna
basically
get a team where you score one corner and then they're gonna equalize in the last minute, and that's how you're gonna lose points. You guys must stop with this 1-0 thing, dude. Like, go for two, go for three, just kill them off.
but this week is a tough week.
Yeah, no, it's got Atletico and who's your prem
Palace
game?
and Palace.
I know it's at Emirates, but Palace is tough. You guys drew
Yes.
with them there last season, eh?
Mm.
2-2 at home, and Mateta's on fire. Hey! But you know what's funny about that game? I still think you'll win 1-0 and with the corner again. That's what I
But the
predict.
Atletico, I feel like the Atletico game is going to take its toll to the weekend because that's
Dudu Chow. Atletico, I know they're good right now, but away from home, they cack. They're not going to do nothing to you guys.
it's just if we're not serious, because again, like I'd rather be the team that just nicks it in the Champions League group. To be honest, I'd rather just put pole position in the league first, then with what 6, 7 points clear, then go for the Champions League after that. You don't have to top the
Mhm.
Champions League right now. It's evident that you don't have to be at the top. You can just qualify, play that playoff round, then you drop everyone else after that. That's what PSG did
Mm.
because they focused more on the league their end, but they were getting enough points just to get over the line. We don't have to top the freaking group. It doesn't mean anything. It
Yeah,
really
because
doesn't mean
Liverpool topped the group last season and they still got knocked out.
by PSG. So again, like let's what are we doing? So again, and they were like, this PSG team, and then that team ended up winning the Champions League. So what are we talking about? Like really, what are we talking about? So I'm just looking at the fixtures right now. I think after Palace, I think it's an easier run until we get to Tottenham.
But Tottenham is also up and down. You'll
We'll,
never.
we'll get to them, but that's going to be a tough game. It's still a derby, bro. They always turn up in the derby there.
They've been losing that derby.
No, like recently, yeah, but they do turn up. They're not. They don't. It's not like play. So we haven't dropped Tottenham 3-0 in a minute. Okay, it's not an easy game.
It might be draw vibes.
Then we play Chelsea away, and we haven't beaten them at Stamford Bridge in like 2 seasons now. So
Ah,
again,
dude, look at us, Man United. We've beat the Prem champions and the world champions.
but you see what I'm saying? Like, there's no easy game in the Premier League. Like, look at this,
Mhm.
right? We play Brentford, then we play Villa. I'm not even talking about the Champions League game because Club Brugge really. Bayern Munich, oof, that's not a nice game.
Yo,
That is
Bayern is on form, dude. Hey, well, be careful that one.
that's not a good game. That's not a Villa away. We'll get something out of that one. By then, I think Havertz and Odegaard and
Madueke.
Madueke will be back by then.
Mm.
Then you have Everton away. That you see, understand what I'm saying? These are not easy.
Easy.
Like Wolves is an easy game. Wolves is an easy game.
Yeah, because Wolves are getting chowed by everybody.
Wolves is an easy game. Brighton at home. It's easier, but it's still Brighton. You never know what you're gonna get with Brighton. Welbeck's
Welbeck, be careful. Be careful. Welbeck's on fire.
Welbeck's got two freaking goals against two again.
That's our next game. Oh my days, bro. I hate Welbeck. And he loves scoring against us.
Yeah, because you guys dodged him, bro. Why did you do that to him? He's such
Yeah,
a
but you guys bugged him as well.
no. We didn't. We tried to keep him.
Ah,
He
you
just
guys bugged him.
no. We tried to keep him actually, but he just got injured.
But he's injury prone and like Welbeck he's old, dude. He's an experienced striker.
Yeah, this is the same Brighton that shot Chelsea 3-1. Damn.
Yeah. Child City as well, by the way.
They shot Newcastle also.
Yeah, they showed Newcastle, but like I said, Newcastle, there's nothing special about them this season.
Like Tottenham was supposed to beat him, they bottled it.
Yeah, and Liverpool showed them with a 17-year-old. Something is wrong with Newcastle, bro.
Newcastle are all over the place now.
Yeah. Like
I
even
think
it's funny that I could say that we more consistent than them this time around.
that's
Imagine that.
I'm saying what I'm saying. To sack Eddie
Mm.
Howe, Mancini,
Yeah,
let's
get
go.
rid of that guy. That guy's not a good manager, but it's
No,
okay.
get Mancini. Make him do what he did with City.
Yeah, since
Just
you saw Daesh went to Forest,
they're gonna stay in the league, aren't they? Ah, damn it.
he'll stay, but I feel like he's still gonna get sacked.
At the end of the season, of course.
And
They
Mac
only
Marinakis guy, bruh, like what happened this weekend with Ange? Bruh, just see. That was
no, but
hectic.
he
That was
deserved it.
brutal.
No,
He
but
deserved it, but dude, like, did you see the game itself? Like, did you see how much chances that Forest had, and they never
it
took
wasn't
them?
bad. It wasn't actually a bad performance from Forest. It's just up to the second half they just capitulated because I think they also wanted him out personally because again, but when you play a better team like Chelsea, and we'll get to them
Mm,
in a moment, actually, we'll get to Spurs also. I feel like with Forest, they have a decent team to finish mid-table. They don't
mm.
have a team like what happened with Nuno was incredible. Like no one expected that. No one saw that coming.
Now he's getting shouted West Ham. Shame. I feel bad for anybody coaching that team, bro.
No, you know what? West Ham should get relegated. I think that's what.
Yeah, it's I'm tired of seeing like Bowen and all those Suchek and all those guys. Oh,
No, no, they. I think it's time, but I've been saying it for years. West Ham should have been
Wolves
relegated.
and West Ham, both of them.
No, no, Wolves. That was just yo. That was last year. They tried to stay yo,
Yeah. But that was Cunha. That was all Cunha.
and now look, 2 points only.
Yeah, let's see.
But yeah, Burnley look like they might be around. Leeds, yeah. Fulham. Oh, why are Fulham even in this position? Now, look, I get we beat them, but like I feel like they are not as bad as people are saying they are. I just feel like they get a lot undone by. I feel like the VAR decisions also was stupid also last because remember that penalty that we didn't get right,
Mm,
but then the same thing happened to Ahmed, and then he got a yellow card for it.
yeah.
He tackled someone and he just barely touched the ball, but he still tackled the player and he got a yellow card for it. So what are we doing?
No, but dude, you must understand the context. We were at Enfield, and did you see who was the ref?
No, I saw that guy. I know that guy.
Yeah.
He's a booster
So
though.
that's why Casemiro's yellow card, he deserved it. Ahmad got the ball.
No, Casemiro was tackling that whole midfield by himself.
Dude. And I'm just proud that Emirates like subbed him immediately because he saw what happened against Chelsea.
Yeah, even Agati kept it like, all right. He just kept it going. But that goal from Gakpo, listen, it was coming. I feel like that goal was coming the whole time.
Definitely.
It's just when I look at some of these games now, like dude, there's no easy game in the Premier League. And I don't like when anyone says you could just walk away with it. City are trying to be as consistent as they can be. Arsenal are trying to nick it until they get their players back. Because if they
Mm.
open up just a little bit, they're gonna get charged. They're gonna get charged.
Yeah, bro.
But the fact that Fulham didn't do anything to Arsenal was insane. Actually, they
Bro, like
missed.
it's hard to do anything against your team. Like even we tried, bro. You guys scored one goal and you shut up that shop, bro. Ateta, yo, that Ateta is a scallum. Yes, see.
But
Eh,
here's the area pass. Goal difference you have the most.
yeah, but who against who? You dropped Leeds and you dropped
No, but like
who's
you need to like you see we're gonna get Wolves soon. That's another 5-0, bro.
is it? Is it? Wait, is it at home?
Yeah, we're at home.
Ah, okay, okay, yeah.
With
I'll give you that one.
that's 5
And
0 guaranteed.
and giving Jokeres a few goals as well because he
You'll
needs
get
it,
a hat
bro.
trick.
Every guy needs goals, bro. Shame. He's
But
being
like,
deprived right now.
oh yeah, yeah. But no, let's talk about Tottenham real quick and Chelsea. How Tottenham is the first. Tottenham,
Frank, what happened?
no, it's not even Frank, guys. It's just Tottenham, guys. No matter what you do, no matter who you bring, it just proved. Doesn't matter who you bring. You can bring Mourinho, you can bring Ferguson, you can bring Conte, you can bring the best managers in the world. It'll still be crap at Tottenham.
Yeah, they took the lead early. I thought they were gonna win, and then Villa just made a few subs, and then they won.
Shame, a win Villa needed actually. A
Yeah,
win Villa very much needed just to keep them in the running. Because that start of the season was not great. And they haven't lost a game since that draw. They haven't lost a game since. So that's some form now. That's a bit of a problem.
yeah,
So
Villa on the rise.
Villa on the rise, and that be very careful of Villa. Because I'm seeing they in the last 5 games in the Premier League, they've not lost a game.
Yeah, it was a good performance from Villa, dude. Like that goal from Bendia was also clutch.
That's fantastic.
That
That
was
should
a
be
dope goal.
that should be
But
a candidate
Tottenham,
for goal of the
I feel
season.
like Tottenham are trying to. I don't know, dude. I don't understand what their plan is. It doesn't look like they know what, especially in the final third. Like, what are they doing?
Because I didn't understand why they started Tell up front.
A striker. Tell is not a striker. He's cock anyways. You could have just put Richarlison. I think Solanke's got injury problems.
You have
That's why he's
Mwani
not
for
playing.
fuck's sakes, dude. Like, why are you?
Bruh. Nah, but what's more I'm gonna do, bruh? Come on. Man, that's funny, bruh.
They're gonna get shot by Monaco, they
Man,
lose.
bruh, much more money gonna.
Like,
I'm so happy
Monaco's
we
gonna,
didn't sign that guy. But
Monaco's gonna tell them, nah. Yeah, nah.
Bro, and it's not easy. Like they're getting hard games. They're getting us. They're getting you guys. They're getting Chelsea. The next few games, it's not looking good for Spurs.
But I think their best signing was Paulinho. I think that guy is.
It was, but you know what the problem with that Polinia thing is? It's too defensive because he's putting Benton Core next to him, who doesn't go
It's
up
too.
and down like
No,
yeah,
it's
like
too.
Star. You know, Star gets forward and scores and does things like
Stars are
it's like
stars are box to
too
box midfield.
defensive what Frank is doing. That's why they're getting chowed, bro.
Where's Bissouma?
Suma's got disciplinary problems. He's still a screw. He's not playing him because he's doing like a Sancho, he's playing games and not showing up for training and coming yet the training, you know.
Apparently, he's better than Declan Rice, but hey, I don't know. I don't know.
Price is one of the best DMs. I think Caicedo as well. Him and Rice are the two best in the league right now. Nobody else. There's nobody else close. Like Gravenberch is third. He's not the best. Not. He's not even a DM. So
There's
Just
still
to pick
Rodri.
that up.
I feel like we forgot about Rodri.
Rodri is he has not been the same since that injury.
Injury,
But he's still a
but
good player.
he's still consistent, and I think that's one thing I can give him. But he's not the same player anymore. Um, then they'll get to Chelsea.
Hmm.
Chelsea surprised me. Not gonna even lie. Yeah, I mean, I was against Suarez though, but I
Like
mean,
they
no,
needed
but
to. The way they started, the starting lineup with Canacho and all those weak guys. I don't know why Chelsea do this, bro. Like just start your best team and then bring on the cut players when the game is wrapped up.
but
Like
here's the thing about Chelsea that they should be concerned with because they still think they're in a title race when the actuality you're in a top four
top
race.
top four is dude. Like they're not in a title race for shit, dude. They're not consistent enough. And
Because even
I
the way
mean,
they win their games is just like, especially against the big teams,
yeah, it's nothing
it's
special.
nothing like amazing or you're just like the rest of us. But the only difference, the only difference is you guys concede quite a few goals. It's just in the last four games you've conceded. Ah, no, this lost. They had Brighton dropped them. That's this. But yeah,
And they're still getting red cards, bro. Like almost every game. What's going on there?
almost every other game, yeah. So discipline's not good for them. They'll lose key players as a result of that. I'm telling you something right now, bro. If Chelsea are not freaking careful, they'll drop like a stone. They really need to put some consistent performances. They need to be a bit more
Yeah,
consistent. Now they play Ajax, they draw to Ajax, they lose to Sunderland. Then what? Like you can't you can't say you're in a title race, but then you drop points to Sunderland for fuck's sakes. Like don't do that.
yeah.
There's
I
a
think
reason why.
is it Sunderland away or what?
Now it's at the bridge, but Sunderland can cause a surprise. They're not good away though. They're not good away.
The way we reach out there, man. It's nothing for Sunderland.
But no, but the thing is, they mustn't. But Chelsea tend to underestimate their opponents, so that's how they
Mm.
get. They need to stop doing that. Tottenham might get at them. They just need to be careful against Tottenham because it's at white. It's
But
at white.
Chelsea, you can see like they're missing Palmer, dude, and it's so evident that
No, they're
that guy is so
making goals.
important.
They're just making goals out of their ass, and the most creative player is freaking uh,
Neto.
uh, Neto. Who's been fantastic. Shame I rate him. He's not getting injured a lot, so that's good for him. It's just they really miss Palmer and they have a decent form of games in the running. It's just when you play Tottenham, when you play Arsenal, and when you play
Mm.
Bournemouth away.
Hey, another team, Bournemouth, that's going under the radar, dude. Hey,
Bournemouth
that
away.
did you see that 3-3 with Palace? That was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Bournemouth. I've never seen Bournemouth so
Wait,
determined, bro.
um, when does not Copa del Rey? No, what's um what's that tournament for South America?
Copa America. Is it?
Okay,
Is it? I don't. Is it
yeah,
Copa America?
2028. Okay,
Who's an
so it's,
American that needs to go?
no. I was just checking. It's Afcon next year though.
Ah, bruh, it's problems for us, best players.
This is why we didn't get Africans this year because we knew we don't need.
Yo, bruh, we got Mbomo, Ahmad, Mazraoui going. Who else is African in our team? Just those three.
No. The thing is, like, Chelsea have a lot of South Americans. They'll be here when they need that copper or whatever's, and then most of the players leave, and then what?
Estavao and all of them gone.
Gone. Caicedo
Caicedo,
gone.
yo,
It's gone. Enzo Fernandez gone.
their whole
Ganacho gone.
midfield. What does it even matter if Garnacho is gone?
Pedro gone. He's gone from
Nah,
Brazil.
Garnacho. Garnacho's useless. Even when he's there, he does nothing. So it's not a loss.
No, but like, did Chelsea are in decent form. Let's have it right. They picked up form despite, but I feel like there's a lot of issues defensively, and their discipline needs to get under check because I feel like they're a bit reckless with this challenge of theirs. They just need to prioritize their points a bit more because if you say you're in a title race, you shouldn't be 5 points behind Arsenal right now. You shouldn't be four. You shouldn't be 2 points behind City.
Mm.
You should be there third with Liverpool right now if you're in a title race. Like we know Bournemouth are not in a title race. Let's have it right
Bournemouth, Palace, all of them. Nah. Sunderland, they're going down.
because they burn out, and I feel like that's the thing I see with Chelsea. Chelsea are more likely to burn out by March
Yeah,
than City will carry on with this title race until April. It really depends on how Arsenal perform. It's really on Arsenal to perform. Liverpool, it looks like they're indebted. So,
it looks late for them. Not gonna lie.
and even if they start picking up from, bear in mind they still have to. Have they played City yet?
Nope. If City beat them, it's UN City for the league.
Oh yeah, yeah. And it's at the
Yeah.
Etihad.
Oh my days. Liverpool gonna get showed.
They're going to Brentford
Yo,
away.
yo. Brentford
I
is
think
showing.
Hey, listen. If you don't win at Brentford away, dude, I think it's late for your season. You
Mm.
can beat Villa,
And
but
Brentford away is not easy. You saw what happened to us. You saw City just nicked it. Eh,
bear in
Brentford
mind,
chow.
listen, bear in mind, right? Brentford are a team that will rip you apart if you just give them the benefit of space.
You see the Thiago guy is cooking 5 goals.
You guys beat them and you struggled against Brentford. Imagine Liverpool. No, like I'm sure the quality will come through or whatever. They'll get a lucky goal from Sobozlai or whoever the fuck is gonna step up.
Penalty again or something.
Penalty from Salah or whatever. But like I'm just saying, so it's Brentford, it's Villa at home, and then it's City.
Sure. That 31 is big.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And they play
Yeah.
Palace in the EFL again. These are games
Oh,
not supposed to be like you're in a losing streak. You're not supposed to lose any of your next 6 games right now. A draw is not enough to save you guys right now. Even if
they
you
need
draw
to.
against Brentford, you could lose to Palace. And you
Mm.
could draw to Villa. You could beat Villa, but you're probably gonna get chowed by Madrid. And then you get chowed by City. Like
And Trent
no,
is ready for that game at Enfield.
the only game they'll start having a break from, they'll probably get a comeback or whatever, is from Forest onwards. But if you guys can't pick up now, this is probably your toughest. People were saying Arsenal were going to get battered and whatever at the beginning of the season with all their tough games started. We're now top of the league right now. We haven't lost in the Champions League yet. So again, like, do you understand? And the tough games are still coming.
Mm.
They're still coming. So I'm not going to pretend like it's going to be an easy run for us. It's not a walk in the park, as you guys were saying. We're going to walk this league. Who does that?
Nobody.
So they have a break from early December onwards. But after that, dude, I'm just saying this right now. If you guys don't beat City, I'm just saying this now. You're not in the title race. You are actually out of the title race because I don't see City dropping points after this.
Yeah, bro.
So I think this year is going to be quite interesting. It's for Arsenal to win and for City to win also. I never I saw when Liverpool making these signings, But I always ask the question: do these signings make sense? And they're like, don't worry about it. They're gonna gel. And like I said, I hope Isak doesn't start firing. You know what it is now. Remember a couple of years ago when you guys signed um, Di Maria. Everybody and every United fan said this was the best we've ever
Yeah.
made.
I also thought so because, dude, we signed Di Maria, we had Falcao, Van Persie, Rooney, we had an attack, but midfield and defense, sure. Yes, see,
Remember how
we were,
Cutfall was.
yeah, and dude, and it's
The
always like
Cavani,
it.
the same. The Cavani and Ibrahimovic signings were better. Bear in mind, you guys have been signing old strikers for the past 10 years.
Dope is now we've got signing young people, we're trying a different thing. So few, it's a project.
But the reason why I referred to Di Maria is that everyone and their mom told me that this was going to make them the greatest team in the history of time. And I did tell you guys then, but Di Maria plays better wide. You guys played
And
him
we were trying to use him as a
10.
central attacking midfielder. That was disaster.
Mkhitaryan is another one. He didn't do well for
Yeah,
us as well, but
yeah.
again, you played him like a 10. Mkhitaryan's not a 10. So do you understand? When you misprofile signing a player, we've done it ourselves. We
Mm.
have. We bought in Lacazette. Yeah, it says.
Lack of thread.
But he's not a bad striker now, is he? It's just,
Yeah, it's okay.
but you see, when we bought Aubameyang, you saw how it started to flow. It started flowing because again, if you get the right players for what you have at this present moment, it's probably going to work. If you just sign people and hope for the best, you're not going to get anything. And look, man, like I'm just saying this now, based on what I'm looking, Kanate is injury prone and Verts is not doing anything to get any better. Dude, I don't think Liverpool by December. I think they'll be out of that race.
And it's October now.
In
Yeah,
2 months.
la, 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 la.
Based,
That's all I
based
have to say.
based on the games I have, based on what I've seen, and based on how they're performing right now, people can blame the system, whatever. They'll probably beat Brentford. I'm not going to even lie to you, but you're still going to play City and Madrid.
Mm.
So and Palace. So again, like, where do you think is going to be the moment you turn around? Because that opportunity was supposed to come through when you first lost, not the second time, not even the third time. That's the fourth time. I don't see a comeback. I don't see a comeback.
Yeah.
Because what's going to happen is that even if you draw, Arsenal will still gain more points than you, and City will still gain more points than you. That's what's going to happen. You guys are slowly going to fall back in line, and I'm going to say something that's stupid, ridiculous, but I think Chelsea will finish above you at this rate. That is the wildest shit I've said on this show. But
Yeah,
Ben,
bruh.
but watching what I'm saying, Chelsea are on the ascendancy, mind you.
Mm.
You are on the descendancy. You're going downwards.
They can come to us. We are pulling them down with us.
It looks like you might finish top six, but I'm saying seventh, father, for just being reasonable.
Mm.
Don't underestimate your opponents. Don't think that you're just going to walk the league. Figure yourselves out. If you want to be in a title race, figure what you're going to do with Isak. Figure out what you're going to do with Salah now, because I think you should bench Salah. I think you should start changing everything that you are right now. And maybe, just maybe, just think for a second, because they're saying we're linked with Wharton. Why would Wharton go there? You already have Gravenberch. You already have these players that move.
Sabozlai.
Exactly. You
Well,
already have this play. You have Curtis Jones, for Pete's sakes. He's not bad. You don't need these Bolegas or whatever. You already have these players. You need them. United need players like that. So stop being stupid. Actually sign players that are going to help you guys. Don't just sign players and hope for the best, because that's not going to make you win the league now. I look at United. It looks like you're going to have a decent season. You're going to probably finish seventh. I look at Arsenal. It's really on them. Arsenal, there's more pressure for them to succeed right now. They really need to just get over this period where they don't have their better players. There's no Havertz. There's no Odegaard. Nkape, I hear is back now. I hear there's a few of them back. If Madueke gets back, I think it gets a bit better. But it's not enough right now just to say, oh, Arsenal are favorites. I just need to see them more consistent. If they carry on like this, and if they are 3-5 points clear on top and they are decent in the Champions League, I think they have a genuine chance. Barring that, I don't want to say they were favorites. I'm still leaning to City. City are looking fantastic. City are looking very dangerous. But I see holes in that team. They are not as good as people like you can get at City also. I think they're solely dependent on Haaland. If you just take out Haaland out of that game, they're not going to do anything.
Yeah, they don't have a backup if he gets injured either. So
So yeah, they just need to they just need to walk with this line very carefully, because I think if City want to just carry on with this race, I think they need another striker. They need
maybe in January we'll see how it goes.
Mamush is still there now.
Yeah,
Why they not? They should use him actually. He's not bad.
injured.
How long?
He's coming back soon. Him and Cherky like next month.
Okay, but you see, that's more than enough for them to get over. So yeah, let's just see what happens. Honestly, I did look good. I said you guys are gonna start losing. I didn't think you guys Liverpool were gonna start losing 4 games in a row. In my honest opinion, I'm not saying it's over now. I'm just saying it's over. If you guys don't get informed, and if that gap gets bigger between you, City, and Arsenal, I was saying December your title race is over. You're not gonna come back 5 points clear from City or Arsenal. You're not. You're not coming back into the league, because I don't see those two losing as often as you. I see
Yeah.
United getting better. I see Chelsea getting better, but Chelsea just top four. Tottenham, we'll fucking see with that one.
We'll see. We'll see. We'll make a prediction show when we get like
Yeah,
closer.
yeah. But I think Bournemouth are pushing for top four. So
They won't get top four.
they won't. But bro, just watch yourself, Tottenham. Just be serious. Just be serious. Just be serious. Like the only team that's not in the top six right now is United. Like let's be for real. But just be serious just for this season. Just be serious. Just focus. Because if you guys are not serious, man, what's gonna end up happening? Sunderland's gonna finish top four, bruh. Just be serious, guys. Be for real. However, be serious, guys. Look, they're seven. They're on the same points as Chelsea
Mm.
as well. Guys, be fucking serious, bruh. You guys, if you win your next game, Tottenham and Chelsea lose their next game, you guys are fifth.
Yeah, but we're taking it one game at a time. I'm not gonna talk still. We'll see.
Yeah, just take it one at a game at a time. Just try your best or whatever. But Chelsea, Tottenham, watch yourselves. Watch yourselves. Bournemouth are not top four race at this present moment, because they don't. Out of every of the teams, like they'll say we follow away, but they don't look likely to drop compared to Sunderland, Palace, and Brighton, and Newcastle fallen away. Like they're not in the race.
There's nothing for
So
Luka.
there's nothing. They need to sack Eddie Howe immediately.
But
But
yeah,
let's just see what happens in the next few weeks or so. It's gonna be a very interesting few weeks. It's just the race is on between Arsenal and City, Liverpool. Yeah, don't talk. Listen, man. The next time you wanna speak, Gag, man, about any of our teams, or say you have a better midfield than any of our teams, well, just remember that Crystal Palace United, I have a number. Don't worry, we'll get our number when we get to the Emirates. Don't worry. We'll get you. Well, I'm sure we'll get you guys. Because by the time we play Liverpool, everyone's going to be back. And we'll just play Havertz. You know what Havertz does to Konate and Van Dijk every season. Anyway,
Oh,
let's just leave the show for that. We'll try and make a show to preview at least. We'll try to do more shows, guys. This has been a difficult couple of weeks. We've also fucked up the network as well. So we'll just try to make as many shows as we can be before we leave. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And we will see you the next time, guys. Bye-bye.
thanks.